Hey, welcome to the video guys, Hasib here, and in this video we will discuss what to do after a successful sales call. So assuming you've had a really good call with a prospect and the call ends now what to do? So this is a really big question for the prospect, because unless you guide this person, unless you direct this person to take the next step, the person does not know anything. The person gets confused or demotivated. So this period, this timeline is really crucial for your agency, your business's customer journey. So let's discuss what I prepared in this document and just a bit of a background of this document. I have prepared this as a part of another training material. So this video is just about this bit where we discuss what to do after a successful sales call. And this whole document is available on my website, link in description. So let's go ahead and start. So first of all, you just finished your sales call with the prospect. The call went really well and the prospect is ready to take the next step. But what is the next step? So this is, again, what this video is all about. The next step is one of the most important parts of any agency's customer journey. Statistically, around 30% of sales is lost after a successful sales call only because there is no strategy. So you want to keep the momentum going and direct the prospect on what to do next without appearing desperate. So you need to guide this person to take the next step and keep following up, but do not look like you're desperate. So who's it for? This is for SMA, SaaS, web design, Google or Facebook ad agencies and stuff. Now the strategy. So the strategy is, after the call ends, wait for about 15 to 30 minutes to prepare the below items, and I'll talk about the items shortly, and send them an email to the prospect. So I've broken it down into 3 different steps, but make sure you send all these things in one single email, because I think, or I've seen it in other places where if you send different emails taking different steps, they may not appear as organized to the person and the person may get confused. And here's what we can't afford to do at this point. We can't really confuse someone whom we're selling services, because they'll easily get flaky and then just go away. So the first one is send a call summary. Send whatever you guys discussed. Send the scope of work, of what was agreed on. So reiterate their goals and expectations, confirm the service details, pricing, start date, everything. Mention any next steps. So the next step is about sending the contract and invoice. So send the contract agreement within 10 to 15 minutes in the same email to lock them while they are still in decision mode. So they're really supercharged because the call has ended and they are sure that you can deliver them the service, because that's what the positive call was all about. If you send them a proposal software if you use a proposal software like PandaDoc, high level DocuSign, just send them the link to the proposal so they can sign digitally. Try to put the link to the contract and the initial invoice in the same email. And we are talking about one single email still. Thirdly, you need to ask them for an onboarding call. So here's why this is really important. So you have sent them the summary, you have sent them the contract, you have sent them the invoice, and they have made the invoice, they have made the payment, but they'll still be flaky and may ask for a refund if they don't see any progress. So that's why you need to ask for an onboarding call, so you can get all the stuff you need for the service fulfillment to get started. To avoid this, you need to keep pushing them to do an onboarding call with you ASAP. So in the onboarding call, what happens? So first of all, you need to revise the scope of work, like whatever you guys agreed to do together. Take access to any assets you need from the client, like domain hosting details, ad accounts, OTPs and stuff, and ask for any information like EIN for the A2P setup, target area, monthly advertising budget. I mean, based on, this is just for an ad campaign, as you can already tell. But if it was like a web design agency, the requirements would clearly be different, right? So ask for all these in the onboarding call and take access to their ad accounts, domain hosting and all that stuff. So this is actually an example email. This is a really short one. This is the service line. And then this is the whole email with the scope of work and, like we discussed, the contract link and the payment link. So everything will be going on here. And here's where we ask them for an onboarding call. So this is one single email. And again, you need to make sure you send it as soon as possible, possibly in the next 10 or 15 minutes, or maybe in the next 30 minutes. But you need to send them this email ASAP, and then keep following up until they make the payment, until they give you an onboarding call date and time. So this is a really important step in your sales journey, because otherwise you'll keep losing people. I've seen so many agencies lose people even after a successful sales call, because they get demotivated or something and they don't really care if it's 1 or 2 days after the call and you haven't done anything from your side. So again, this document, which contains the email, obviously, is available on my website, link in description. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you in the next one.